Good morning. Hope your day's off to a good start. Coming up on 3 Plus You today, we are going to get you ready for spring. We'll be checking in with the Opryland Hotel. They've got a fun event going on into the month of May. Going to also get you shopping because the Boutique for a Week is coming back with its Kids Zone consignment sale. Lots of things happening in the area, but we're going to begin with your spring cleaning at home, because if you are home, the kids are at school, maybe you've been sweeping the kitchen floor, put the broom down and instead grab this one, because Ashley Farrar is here from Molly Maid's with some cleaning tips from her expert knowledge at the store. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you too, Julie.
I'm flustered today. Maybe it's because all the spring pollens are blowing into my house. I don't know.
Yeah, the pollen's going to be really bad coming up here soon. I think they have the official pollen reports and stuff like that this season. But the biggest thing you can do, and I know it sounds terrible because it's beautiful outside, is keep your windows closed.
I know you say that every year, and that really is heartbreaking.
I know, but the pollen is just going to blow in, and then you've got this yellow dust all over your house. That same yellow that's on your porch is getting into your house, and it's getting into your air ducts. If you have any kind of allergies at all, it is just about the worst thing you can do.
So it seems like I have an ongoing conversation with my husband, and I don't know why I keep saying it, because it doesn't work. We'll clean, we'll thoroughly clean. And then I'll say, you know what we ought to do is we ought to start having a designated day where Monday we clean the front porch and Tuesday we clean the back porch, and
break it up a little bit.
Yeah, because then it's manageable. But life kicks in and we don't do it.
Right.
But if it's easy to clean and if you have the proper tools, you're probably more likely to keep up with it. True?
Right, very true. If you have the tools you need and you're not always going to get something, it's also having them in one location. Don't spread stuff around your entire house.
Right.
So that you're always collecting your tools before you need them.
Right. Okay, so you've given me the brooms.
Yep, big broom, little broom.
Here's what I like about these. This would be functional for me. They're lightweight.
Very lightweight. Most of our tools are very lightweight, and typically they're, you can exchange, they screw off. So a lot of these poles, you can use a broom on this pole, you can use a mop head on this pole, you can use a fan duster on this pole.
Okay.
So try to look for, attachments if you already have a pole.
I'm afraid
But with the brooms, I like to designate the bigger one for outdoors, like sweeping your porch, and the little one for indoors, like your kitchens and bathrooms and hard floors.
Right.
You don't want to bring the pollen broom inside.
Right.
So, and vice versa. I mean, you can use your indoor broom outside, but then it's not an indoor broom anymore.
Right.
So if you can just make that little distinction, that'll help.
Okay.
But then, we've got high dusters and fan dusters, and these will get cobwebs.
Is that one good too if you have plantation shutters and that type of thing? Can that be helpful to clean?
This can be very helpful because a lot of people, they can't get to like the top of the plantation shutter. So this is great to knock the dust off of it.
It's also soft enough, isn't it, Ashley, that it can kind of scrape along the flat of the shutter itself, right? It can kind of condense.
Yeah, you can even, if you need to pre-dust your baseboards before you hand wipe them, this can go all the way around. I see you laughing.
I'm laughing because if you've watched the show for a while, years ago, David Carnes and I were talking one day. We would talk about nothing, and I had mentioned that I had cleaned my baseboards, and David said he never cleaned his baseboards. And I said, what? I know for a fact Denise Carnes has cleaned her baseboards. So for you to then say that you can pre-clean them.
Oh yes, it can be a two-step process.
That's very, but that's true, and that also helps you with back pain, doesn't it, Ashley?
It does, for not having to stoop down and bend over. This is great for people with back issues, and it's lightweight. I mean, my biggest thing about these is don't forget how long you've made the pole. If you're doing something really tall, watch out for that back end.
You don't want to hit a
pole
window
to knock stuff out, go through a window, grandma's favorite bowl, whatever.
Right. Okay, I know you don't want to go endorsing products. I'm not asking you for that. But the things that you bring, can people just buy them anywhere?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we order in bulk, but pretty much anything here on this table can be bought at a home improvement store or something of the likes. These poles are painter's poles.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, and you can screw,
watch the link.
Watching the TV, you could screw one of those paint rollers on here. These poles are great.
Okay, one thing that you do bring that I think is not typical are these microfiber cloths. I don't know why I love the ones you bring so much, but I do because you can tell that things are going to grip onto this.
They're not the super soft microfiber.
Yeah.
You want to get the toughest microfiber you can find because it's going to last longer. Microfiber is great because it doesn't have any lint to it, and you can wash and reuse it. So if you want to invest,
how do you know what's tough?
it's going to feel more gritty, the tougher ones, and the ones that are like fluffier and thicker, those are going to be the more soft ones.
Okay.
So I like the ones with the grip because it actually grab the dirt
you know the
and
feeling
hold it.
when you're cleaning your kitchen sink or your bathroom sink and all you've done is just move stuff around.
Right, yeah. You have to trap things, and that's what the microfiber does for you.
Okay, what do you use this for?
This is a flathead for the microfiber mop. So it's made out of the same microfiber material, so it's going to hold and trap the dust and dirt. And these are washable.
Right.
That's great.
I think I have a minute left.
Great.
Don't you like to use old toothbrushes?
Oh, you can always use old toothbrushes for anything. You can use those for little drains. You can clean jewelry with them. I mean, don't throw away an old toothbrush. We can find a use for that.
You also are a big believer in vinegar. You like to mix vinegar to clean windows, and I have 30 seconds, but.
Yeah, we can do windows and mirrors. Vinegar's really good for that, but it doesn't have a sanitizing purpose to it. So I wouldn't use it to clean and sanitize anything, but if you want to shine mirrors, it's great on chrome, like in the bathrooms. That's going to be kind of a finishing touch.
So she loves to come and just kind of give you some tricks of the trade. The best trick of the trade is if you want to let her team come out to clean your house, they will do it to your liking. So if you want your whole house, great. If you need just help with your kids' bathrooms and the kitchen, they'll take care of that too. If you call 892-MAID or go online, mollymaid.com, they'll be happy to help you.
Another round? If you're buying.
Jack's new Southern Barbecue Pub Burger. 2 juicy patties topped with melty cheese, crispy bacon, French fried onions, and tangy barbecue sauce. Jack's, all about the South.
Attention Medicare